Hail Metal Nation, it is time for Metal Promo Roundup Review. I've been calling them Roundups and Reviews interchangeably, it turns out.
Oh.
But either way, that doesn't
it's still
change.
a hashtag NPR, so it's all good.
Yeah, I knew you were going to interrupt with that. So, this is the series where we, including myself, Tim, and Matt and Doug, go through metal promos that were sent to us, and we decide how many ears we will be devoting to each item being promoed. What was this about?
I'm sorry. I saw a funny Reddit. It's totally topical. It won't make sense. But it was Mr. Burns.
Wait, you're looking at Reddit while we're supposed to be doing this?
No. I was looking at Reddit to know what not to look at during the NPRs.
Okay. Right.
But anyway, it was Mr. Burns and Smithers, and Mr. Burns says, "What was I laughing at? Oh yes, that crippled Icelander."
Oh no.
See,
well, there.
But when
you don't have to do the metal date or whatever.
That's gonna last another 10 minutes.
Like when the good people of Metal Nation hear this podcast, they will need to rack their brains and figure out why that's hilarious.
All right. Well, here we go. Here's something that's not hilarious. All right. Death Structure. Paroxysm. Self-released. Out December 9th, 2021. You're a little late, guys. Digital and CD. Death metal from France for fans of Fear Factory.
Oh, yay. We're big fans of Fear Factory here.
Gojira, Lamb of God. Tropalium and Decapitated.
Okay.
Track list. Amend the End. Begins Insanity. Civil War. Confinement. Disappointment. Fear. Holocene Extinction. How to Run the World. Life of Misery. Despair Factory. Lineup.
Hey.
Charlie Leroy. That's how us Americans are going to say that. Sebastian Delcroix and Max Goamare and Simone Ronwez. All right. Okay. French death metal band Death Structure released their latest album, Paroxysm, at the end of last year. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
The end of 2 years ago.
Yep.
Featuring 9 tracks that explore the realm of modern death metal, the album is an exciting showcase of the band's range and versatility, from dark and brutal tracks to groove and gent. Paroxysm offers a dynamic and direct listening experience. The album is also evolutionary, reflecting the band's diverse range of influences. Death Structure is not interested in sticking to a certain standard or style of metal, nor do they want to be locked into a conventional writing scheme. Instead, they embrace the unstructured side of their music. Paroxysm opens with the explosive track Amend the End, featuring a big blast beat line that sets the tone for the rest of the album. The album is perfect for fans of Fear Factory, Gojira, Lamb of God, Tropalium, and Decapitated. The album was recorded, mixed, and mastered at Boss Hogg Studio. Isn't he the baseball guy?
No, isn't he like in the Dukes of Hazzard?
He is. Well, that wasn't always Sunny thing. Because D kept getting Boss Hogs and Wade Bogged.
Oh, yeah.
Confused. Ensuring the highest quality sound, Paroxysm is available in both the CD and digital formats. The band pictures 4 French dudes with I don't know, 2 of them have no hair and then big beards, and then one guy looks like someone's cousin, and then there's the one metalhead.
They all look like various disguises Liam Neeson might try.
And then the album artwork is kind of like a line drawing. I see what they were doing. They were going, let's get a t-shirt design and use that for the album cover. That's what they were doing. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and give this no ears because I hate Fear Factory and Gojira and Lamb of God. So.
Well, and I point out their description of what their aims is literally the opposite of metal.
Very
Metal is about
unfocused.
structure. Metal
Yeah.
is about a box. Define that box. Stay in that box. But I'm going to give them 1 year just for this, the gall of this act of transgression. They look like a noise band, like a big city noise band that is been put on a metal website.
Like by accident.
I'm very disappointed in them. Number one, Begin Insanity should be the first track. Amend the End should be the last track.
Or a bonus track.
Or a bonus track. Actually, you know what? You're right. Holocene Extinction, last track. Amend the End, bonus track. But they did get one thing right. And that is my huge disappointment fear for this album, which is why I will be giving it 0, whatever the fuck ears is.
Or I believe.
Ore. 0 ore.
Oh. All right. As long as we're making friends, this one was handpicked by me to shit on.
Uh-oh.
LUTEØKS, barely true Norwegian black metal
Wait,
is the release title.
Can I get that again?
LUTEØKS. It's LUTE, so that's O with a slash,
Uh-huh.
KS. Barely true Norwegian black metal. Label Nordic Mission. Release date March 10th, 2023. Digital and CD. Black metal, supposedly, from Norway. Lineup. Ronnie Hanielsen, or Georg Buer, Christian Larson, Torkel Sandbrotten Rusten, and Jo Henning Berven. Tracklist Dritfjell Second, Longt Bortistan, Svart, that means black, I know that one. Prikkedøden, Blå, Devinlike. Oh man, how many vowel sounds are you going to cram next to each other? Lion, Snurk, Skjegg. Is Norwegian like Swedish when it's an SK? It's like a sound.
I think it's a skjegg.
Skjegg. All right. Valhalla Halls, We Sail and Shaved Vengeance.
Oh, come on.
Vengeance.
How can
For
you not
fans
like
of-
Shaved Vengeance?
Hang on. For fans of Windir, Old Man's Child, Keep of Kalesen, and Emperor. And I would say if you're a true fan of any of those bands, you're going to hate this band because here we go. LUTEØKS is barley true Norwegian black metal. That's what it says right there. Barley true. A unique blend of ancestor and grave declaration, grandiose, melodic, and expertly crafted. This album features a wealth of riffs and is guaranteed to be one of the funniest black metal albums you'll hear this year. LUTEØKS is the rare fusion of humor and black metal, combining the absurd with the majestic soundscapes of Windir, Old Man's Child, Keep of Kalesen, and Emperor. Barley true Norwegian black metal is a love letter to the scene that also highlights the comedic aspects of the black arts. Recorded at the Rumpellucht Studios and mastered at Hemstad Studios outside of Oslo, the album features cover art by tattoo artist Lady E and inlay design by Rune Hansen at crazion.no. LUTEØKS is the result of collaboration between members Van Testor and Grave Declaration. No shit! Resulting in a powerful mix of humor and black metal. NordicMission.bandcamp.com. Let's just marinate in the uncomfortableness of the record label being called Nordic Mission, because I don't like that at all. That's one of many red flags. All right, so here's their band photo. It's got a guy who shouldn't be in a black metal band, another guy who shouldn't be in a black metal band, then 3 guys who should be in a melodic death metal band. So
Okay.
This guitar all the way over here on the right is the BC Rich Beast, which they sold briefly about 20 years ago, but it wasn't popular. And that's an Alexei Leho guitar. Like, these are not black metal instruments. That's a Cradle of Filth instrument, and that's a Finnish melodic death metal instrument. All right, and this guy with the hat on has his guitar down between his his thighs, and he's holding the horn of the guitar like a dick. All right, now let's see. Here's the artwork, and it says "barely true." So it's barely true Norwegian black metal. It's a Viking longship filled with like hilarious characters, and a sail and.
Now I'm not sure, but behind them in the background, is that the burning church from that Cobweb album cover?
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Is the Phantom in that boat?
It
Yeah.
might be the ghost who walks.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give it 0 ears. Black metal isn't funny. If they put this out 30 years ago, they would have been murdered.
I'm going to take this a step, yes, but a step further. In general, there's no such thing as intentional humor in metal.
It's the problem with all power metal today.
Yeah.
Is it so funny? Arcades, 1994. It's the future. Shut the fuck up. No one likes you, and that's why your band got canceled. $1 to anyone who can write in the comments which band I'm referring to.
Well, hold on. I'm going to call you out because you like Dragon Force, and they started that shit.
No, so Dragon Force, Dragon Force popularized it. But it wasn't until after Through the Fire and Flames. Like before then, it was just like cheesy metal, you know. They didn't start doing video game stuff until their 4th album, and that's when I stopped listening because it stopped being. It got self-aware,
which was the 4th album? Was that Through the Fire and Flames?
No, that was the 3rd album. Inhuman
I
Rampage.
sworn that one uses like the Mario collecting a coin noise or the power-up noise.
Yeah, so I think it was the popularity they got from that started all that. You might have a point, but I prefer. I like the earlier albums. But where was I going with this? Yeah, like this is. There's no way it's funny.
Yeah,
you can't call it black metal and say it's funny. Like, no, this is going to age poorly. I already hate it, and it's not even out yet. So, I guess by the time this airs, it'll be out.
I mean, I don't know. There's just something about Long Borgistan that I just can't get out of my head. I already want to make that song my ringtone. But I agree. I disagree with the two of you that there is no room for a comedic metal. But I think you make comedic metal by being more serious, right? So I think of like Death Clock, right? Like for all intents and purposes, that is a comedic metal band, but it's funny because not that they take the genre not seriously, they take it too seriously, right? And so like the music, like Death Clock musically, is not like we have funny arpeggios or funny lyrics. You have to make it too serious, right? Like you have to do it in a way where like we only play live shows on an ice floe or something like that, right? Like we will never record because we have no medium black and evil enough to record our sound, right? Like that's what I want.
If
they mean it, they have to mean it.
Well,
There's an intentional camp and unintentional camp. Only unintentional camp is metal.
I agree. All right. Did everyone go?
I will give them 0 ears. and hope that their shaved vengeance doesn't rain down upon us.
Oh, one of those songs before it was called Beard, so I wonder if that's related.
Oh,
Well, with all respect owed, they get 0 years here, too.
Yeah.
All right. Jenner.
Jenner?
Jenner. Out now, To Live Is To Suffer. Jenner is a heavy/thrash metal band from Serbia, founded in December 2013. The band was founded as a quartet and played in local clubs, covering their favorite heavy metal bands like
Dawkins?
Warlock, Judas Priest, Grim Reaper. In 2014, the band began writing original songs with a slightly harder sound. Now their repertoire included covers of bands Agent Steel, Megadeth, Overkill, Anthrax. In 2015, they recorded their first 2 demo songs, Hear the Thunder Roar and On the Judgment Day, and continued working on their debut album. In February 2017, they released their first full-length album called To Live Is To Suffer for the French label Inferno Records, with umlauts over the O. The album consists of 8 fast and energetic songs that were well received by the audience. The first print run of the album was completely sold out within a few years, making it a bestseller of the label. After promoting the album in Serbia and the region, the band had some changes in lineup and continued to work as a trio. In March 2020, Jenner released their second release, EP, The Test of Time, again for Inferno Records. The EP includes 2 original songs and 1 cover. Hey, what cover was it?
I know.
In June 2021, the band released an exclusive limited edition demo 2015 cassette featuring the 2 demo songs recorded in 2015 with a live performance of 1 song released by Burning Sun Records from Hungary. In October 2022, Jenner signed to Fighter Records to reissue their debut album To Live Is To Suffer in February 2023, while the band is currently active with concerts and also finishing songs for a new album, and will enter the studio again in 2023 to record their second full-length album. Jenner lineup: Alexandra Stemankovic, vocals and guitar; Anya Mirkovic, bass guitar; Selena Simic on drums. The track list for To Live Is To Suffer is as follows: Factory of Death, Hear the Thunder Roar, Demon's Call, The Heath Is Coming Again, On the Judgment Day, How Deep Is Your Greed, Silent Killer, and Opened, parentheses, On the Table. That's facebook.com/Jenner Serbia. And here is the album artwork. So it's like a lady snake. It's you know, like a mermaid.
Yeah.
Like her hips become a fish. Well, this one, her hips become a snake.
It's like a mermaid.
Yeah. And she's holding 2 skulls. And,
awkwardly.
Yeah, kind of like Michael Jordan would hold a basketball. Right?
And you know, if you're doing
or
the math,
Shaq.
She's able to palm those skulls pretty well, so those are probably kids.
Well, they probably suffered, hence To Live Is To Suffer.
Yeah.
And then here is the promo photo. Now, so I saw the promo photo before I read the first paragraph when it says they're a quartet.
Wait a minute.
Was the 4th one taking the picture?
Yeah, it's difficult. It's hard
this
out
must
there.
be a recent picture.
To Live Is To Suffer.
They went down to a trio, didn't they?
Yeah, it wasn't clear, like, did they have a 1 guitar, 1 bass, and 1 singer and a drummer, and then they just, one of them left and they consolidated guitar and vocals or something? That's not clear. Or did they go down from 2 guitars to 1 guitar? Or did they decide they didn't need the tambourine after all? Like, who knows?
It's just not working as a thrash band. You can't tambourine fast enough.
Right. Find the downbeat. And then we haven't watched this video here, but there's
that's something we could
screenshot
watch
of the video of them
Patreons.
playing in like someone's basement or something. Yeah,
all right. This could be a deal breaker or not, but let's see. So do they have 2 logos, or is one sort of an iteration on the logo?
I think I
think they only have 1 logo.
Yeah, it looks like
there's like an anvil or something.
Oh,
behind.
I see. like, so there's this logo here where
Oh.
it's like kind of like just a rectangle, and then there's this other logo here where the J and the R aren't right angles. They're
Oh, that is well spotted, Doug. Yeah, they have two logos.
good eyes. I like this logo better,
Me
the
too.
angled one. It fills the space better.
And it looks thrashier.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a proper thrash. It's more proper of a thrash logo.
And it sort of gives them a symbol, which
Yeah,
I
right
tried
in the
to
middle
do and
here.
failed on the Burning Shadows logo. It's got a good shape, but that symbol is exactly what you need.
That symbol is very Judas Priesty too.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah, it is. And I like the use of
In a good way,
backwards
just
letters.
to be clear. Yeah.
It's like almost a palindrome, like symmetrical thing, but not quite.
Well, so I'll begin once again. I'm glad I gave all the other bands 0 ears because that's going to give me plenty of ears to devote to this. I'm all in with 2 ears. Huge in Serbia. They're reissuing their album. I mean, if it was a shitty album, they wouldn't reissue it, right? I hope. I mean, that sounds like it's going to be great. So, 2 ears.
And
I agree.
There's a real sincerity to that press release. Like they've done some things, but not like huge things, and it didn't sell it as the pomposity we usually see. 2 ears here too. They reference the right bands, and they never. Just one complaint. Every band like that usually mentions Sepultura. And they all fucking play Refuse Resist live, which is a good song, but everyone's ruined it, and they didn't. So, 2 ears.
I'm going to give them 1.999 ears, and here is how they can recover that last thousandth of an ear. They have a track here called How Deep Is Your Greed? I hope against hope that this is a thrash metal Bee Gees cover, and if that is, you will receive the last thousandth of an ear to get your perfect 2 ears from me. But if it is not, you're just going to have to satisfy yourself with 1.999 ears. I'm excited. And keep the Anvil logo and stop handing out baby skulls.
Well, or keep doing it.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Do what you feel. All right.
We're not going to tell you what to do.
Until next time, Metal Nation, do not forget child skulls. If you're going to Serbia, meet up with Jenner. They apparently like them.
Yep.
And give us your best names for the serpent lady term. You know, like mermaid, but serp maid. Can't use that one. We already used that one. All right. Keep
creative.
Keep it serpentine.
Hey, Tim.
Have you done the version with the movie trailer swoop?
No, not yet.
Would you say that she's Serpian?
Shut up.
Oh.